Alrighty, well, my live broadcasting attempt is not flipping working for some stupid reason because of the stupid, I don't know. It's so annoying. I got it work one time and now I can't get to work again. Okay, let's discard. I don't think I need that. Not with this ship anyways. Alright, well let's just get this over with. It's not how I want, it's not the way I wanted to do it, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are leading the analysis of the artifact you found on Vardwa Prime. I knew you'd want to be there for the great reveal, so I've arranged for you and your crew to be part of the team. Rendezvous with Voyager to get started.
Alright, well I'm already here, so it's not that much I have to do. So that helps a little bit. Let's begin. Alright, sir, we've arrived at the Now Shadon system. Voyager sends Admiral Tuvok's regards and says they are ready for you as soon as we are moved into transporter range. Ready for transport, yes. Come on, don't crash on me now. That's the last thing I need right now. I know it's working, but there we go. Transport's complete. Sir Admiral Tuvok has arranged to greet you in the transporter room. He wishes to speak to you about the device we recovered from Gaul. Understood. I'll talk to Tuvok. I guess we're not going to get that tour again.
Welcome back to Voyager.
Come back.
We were about to begin studying the
fourth
device
time I've
you
been back
recovered
to
from
Voyager?
Gaul's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again. Captain
Okay.
Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
Understood, Admiral. I'll take a look at the device and engineering. Where am I supposed to go exactly? Tuvok? Okay, I guess I gotta go to turbo lift. Oh. Oh, nope, not there yet. There we are. Alright, Kim, what do you got for me?
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could run all the scans and tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
Agreed. Alright, analyze. Steady device for our transmit signal, some sort, none of the directional modes seem any sort feedback. You decide to investigate some of the more exotic transmissions. Scan device, chronoton radiation. Some experience with time travel. You hypothesize it might be communicating with the future or past. Scanning device radiation emissions to tell signs temporal Manipulation, empty, yada yada. Okay, let's subspace fields. Why do our self-proclaimed masters under space? Delta Quadrant hypothesized device may be used to communicate directly to subspace. Okay. So it was that one. Alright, this is what I found out.
The device communicates with subspace. We should have guessed that.
Should have guessed
Now
that
comes
first.
the hard part.
I
We need
didn't
to
think about
access the
that.
device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch. But it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, hopefully we can make a breakthrough.
Okay. But, agreed.
You'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches. Good luck.
I don't know, I'll just let it run for a little bit. It probably works, it's just people watching it live, it may not work so well. I'll go set switches. You have the teams tell me what the state the device is in. Yay, we get to go flip switches on an unknown device. There are 3 switches on the device. Each one can be oriented either on or off. You're required to get all 3 switches into the correct orientation before you can access the memory banks. Captain Kim will assist you in the tasks. Okay, evaluate.
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. Unfortunately, we can't determine which switch it is. Let me know when you think we have a better orientation, and they'll check again.
Okay, switch 1 is off.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't...
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. Which one do I want to choose?
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. Unfortunately...
Okay, so this one is off. That one is on.
Sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have access to the primary memory core of the device. Unfortunately, we're only halfway there. Now we need to access the secondary memory core to get full access to the data we need.
I'll access the secondary memory core. There are 3 switches, yada yada. Okay, what's
The
what?
engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. Unfortunately...
Okay, so which one is it? So let's turn this one off.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't know which... The engineering teams are reading big zeros across the board. None of the switches are in the correct orientation.
So turn that one back on, turn that one on, and turn that one off.
Looks like you did it again. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory banks of that device. She's in astrometrics, attempting to get a fix on the location of who, or what, is receiving these transmissions.
Excellent. I'll go see 7 of 9. Alright, 7, what do you got for me?
We have access to the data banks of the device. Very efficient work. From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse-engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
Okay. And what am I supposed to do, 7? Oh. Oh, I guess I gotta come up, actually physically come up to the device. We have root access to the device now. All that is left to determine via device memory where transmissions were being sent. Hopefully you can do this without alerting the parties on the other end. Attempt a multi-vector intrusion of the appears to trip some sort of alarm. It is possible that whomever on the other side knows the device has been compromised. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Well, now they know now they know we're coming. Analysis complete. All right, where's Tuvok? Is he still in the transporter room? Oh. Guess I didn't need to go this way. Just had to go down the hall. Back to the transporter room. Alright, Tuvok.
Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neuroparasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jarok of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation. Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi.
Oh,
She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates.
Alrighty.
Finally, Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
Understood. Alright, Doctor.
Hello again.
Yep, continue. Alright, well. Ready to beam up. On to the next mode. So we successfully transitioned to subspace. The sat should be arriving any moment. Looks like Gaul's communications were going to the Ilachi outpost station. It's still active, sir, and picking up several Ilachi ships in the area. Go to Yellow Alert and keep an eye on the Ilachi ships.
Greetings. This is Commander Jarok of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Ilachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission.
Okay.
I know your experience with the Ilachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race.
Just who exactly are the
The
Ilachi?
Tal Shiar used Ilachi to help invade Virenat, a colony made up of Romulan refugees seeking to make a new life for themselves. The two factions worked together to convince Romulan colonies to join the Tal Shiar.
Not very successful, though.
It was in spite of this that the Romulan Republic was forged. We fought off the Tal Shiar and eventually made a stand against the Ilachi and New Romulus. Many Romulans gave their lives in defense of our new homeworld. But that final defense seemed to quiet Ilachi attacks for quite some time, barring the occasional incursion.
We were kind of a part of that one.
Alright, we'll follow your lead here. We're seeing 3
But we
patrol
weren't
routes.
quite as
Recommend we
involved
eliminate
as
them
they were.
before we board the station.
But we did have some experience with it. Alright, now we got to defeat some Ilachi patrols. Yay. See how well these weapons work on these guys. That worked quite well. Next. Well, chronometric or chronoton weapons definitely affect the Lachi just like they would an Iconian. So that'll be come in handy. Or these guys are just really low weak level. But normally most people who get to this mission aren't usually at level 60 by now. Yeah, but I think the Iconians might have a partial connection to them. Let's reintegrate first.
Another Alachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
Oh crap. Oh well. I guess we'll be a single ship then. Alright, ready to transport to the station. Yes, we are. As ready as we'll ever be. I'll take the back. I'll take the second. I'll take these guys this time. They seem to do a little bit better than my department heads. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I don't have any face masks like the Romulans do. We arrived on the outpost station, sir, and the doctor has offered to accompany the away team to offer extensive knowledge of the Delta Quadrant. In addition, Commander Jarok is taking an away team from the set to another part of the facility. She wants to speak with you before we begin. Okay?
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can. Unless you have a better idea.
Doctor, what do you take on the situation?
This is obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem. If you have an environmental suit, or even some sort of rebreather, you will be fine. If you don't, keep an eye out for something that could help filter out the toxins.
Should I wear a spacesuit or should I actually... Because we don't get the face masks like the Romulans do, so... Alright guys, we're gonna put on some spacesuits. Okay, I gotta see who else needs one. Okay, Gorit needs one. Osado needs one. Ayami needs one. They get the combat ones. I don't. I'm using the Dyson Sphere ones.
These are Solinate tables. I've read the Enterprise D's reports about them. Good. You found a breathing apparatus. That should take care of that nasty cough.
Alright, we're kind of a little laggy, it seemed like. Kind of similar to the same beds that we find in
tables, which, if I'm correct, and I always am, is the same race you dealt with after using the Iconian Gateway on New Romulus.
Yep.
The Solinae kidnap victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vaadwaur, this is beginning to make more sense. If I had to guess, there must be a stasis room nearby. We should find it and rescue anyone in there who can still be saved.
Okay. Alright, well, let's proceed then. What is that, 13? No, it's only Mark 12. Alright, let's go grab this item here, because I like to sometimes. This game doesn't. I just hope my laptop doesn't decide to restart on me. I'm all of a sudden getting really laggy for some stupid reason. Okay, I can't do anything with that person. Can't go that way. Oh, duh. There's where we go. This was kind of had a similar issue when I played the Solinae when I tried to do recordings. There was a part of it that just got really laggy all of a sudden, and then it was fine thereafter. Check my inventory. I'm just trying not to move too fast because I don't want this to just crash in the middle of my recording, which would suck if it did. or decide to just, the laptop just decides to reset on me. Okay, not really anything, I mean, I don't really need that. I don't have any ships that use disruptors. I don't really have any consoles that are needed. Alright, let's proceed.
It looks as if they are converting their captives into more Alachi. If my readings are correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we beam them back to your ship.
So in a way, they kind of use the Kobali tech. I mean, they're kind of, look, they're kind of using some Kobali tech here. The Enterprise ran into these guys in its TV series. I just don't remember what episode it was. Of course, we didn't know what they were.
We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine.
That's one down. Yeah, see, it's starting to lag again here too. I'm not even really playing with anybody online, so I don't know why it's being infected so badly. Alright. Sorry, I'm looking around. Ooh, we got something over here. Oh, that was one of the other guys. That was one of those other ones. I really don't need to collect all these boxes. Jesus. I'm not broadcasting live, but yet it's acting like I am. I'm recording directly to my hard drive. Unless I think the computer might be doing some updates or something.
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. We'll patch him up immediately.
Did they update this? Because I think one of these guys doesn't quite make it.
Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need.
Huh. Yeah, see, I think that's new. I don't remember. I mean, I haven't really played any of these missions yet since they've revamped everything. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take it kind of slow on some of this because it's just like, it is very laggy right now, and it's kind of annoying. And there's not really a whole lot going on around here.
We'll beam you directly to
a Tutoray Lieutenant. And they were one of the ones that didn't come and help us. Well, I guess they might have. I think they did at the end. The Octanti, now on the other hand, they didn't even show up at all. And we helped them. Well, I think I helped them. I can't remember because I've got two different games going. It's hard to keep track of what I've done and what I haven't done. Okay, we got another Klingon, it looks like, or a Benthan up here. Yeah, it's a Benthan.
You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to be mine.
Oh my god. Come on, laptop. You can do it. I've only been going for 30 minutes. What are you?
Transport this Talaxian directly
Oh,
to
Talaxian. Okay. So who's the last person we get to rescue? There's a lot of particle stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on right now. It just doesn't seem like there is. Oh, lovely. One of these guys, huh? I don't know if the Kazon will appreciate the help.
Kazon? Even the Borg won't assimilate the Kazon.
Well,
the Solanae are definitely involved. I believe I have everything I need from this area. We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jirok.
alright.
The door is unlocked now. We should keep going.
Why, Doc? Are you scared? Okay, so it's this door. I just want to make sure I was going the right door. Okay, straight or left? Huh. Well, our target is in front of us, so I don't know what would happen if we went to the right. Alright, hold on, let's get this so I can actually... Why is it telling me to go this way? Is there actually something over here to grab? Oh, it's probably another... It's an anomaly. That's why. That's what it's taking us to. Well, that's just going to take us right back around to where we were. Alright, let's go back this way then. It's material. It's not that important. So these guys originally came from the Delta Quadrant, huh? But yet somehow Enterprise ran into these guys in the Alpha Quadrant.
This is odd. You sound like you're in a Solanae lab, but we're in some place that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout. Whoever it was, they used our arrival as the distraction they needed to make their move. I'll keep looking for more information, but I hope the escapees are friendly.
Careful, Commander.
Prison break. Maybe I should go back to the ship.
Okay, they want us to go this way. Oh my god, this is like running. My frames are like not running very good. Just certain parts, it's like it's struggling.
Neural parasites. This must be where the Vaadwaur were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs.
Come on, laptop.
Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The Enterprise logs from that era are fascinating reading, if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare.
I'll take a look at them later, Doctor. Continue, please.
If Gaul and the infected Vulcan were communicating with this station, it stands to reason that this may be the facility where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the implantation room, then I should be able to analyze their equipment and gather more information.
Okay.
I don't believe it. The empirical evidence is right in front of me, but I'm actually having difficulty processing this information.
What is it?
This tech, this whole facility, it's Iconian. There are variations on the norm, of course, because of the Solanae and Alachi influence, but I see distinct signs of their presence throughout the facility.
Iconians here too?
The Iconians, as we know them, rarely reveal themselves. The only known interaction with an Iconian in modern history took place on Kronos, when... Wait, you were there!
Yeah?
I don't need to explain that situation again. As I was saying, the Iconians don't like to act directly. They use servitor races, like the Alachi and the Solanae, to cause chaos in their...
The Madwar.
And the neural parasites, they've bioengineered. Rather like the founders created the Jem'Hadar, but sophisticated enough to control another species, and with much less free will. The parasites are a weapon.
What about the Vadwar? They were active before the Iconians revealed themselves.
When Voyager revived the Vadwar, their technology was outdated compared to what other powers in the Delta Quadrant had at that time. Even the Kazon outdid them. But now, Vadwar technology is cutting edge. The only way they could have advanced so far, so fast, was by allying themselves with someone else. With the Iconians. The Vadwar got their tech upgrades from them, but they also got the neural parasites.
Yep.
The parasites gave the Vadwar power, but they gave the Iconians control. They were ultimately the ones pulling the strings. This entire war has been against an enemy we didn't even see.
That's the information we needed to find. Let's meet with Commander Jarak and get that off this station. Is there anything else in here we can take a look at? Okay, we'll go this way then. Okay. The larger parasites. Was not expecting to run into these guys again. And they could survive in this environment? See, that's one thing, we never actually get to physically see those aliens that were abducting people like that. Okay, we got some... Okay, they just took down all the walls. What the heck? That one was on the wall. Oh, it was a flying one. Sorry, I'm just trying to trying to let this game stabilize a little bit before I continue on. Oh my god, this is getting really bad. It's annoying. Sorry if this is not going to be a smooth episode. Sir, I've taken some quick readings on those Alachi. They're showing some of the same energy and signatures as the parasite's enhanced boudoir. Dang, that's gonna suck. They're fluctuating. The Alachi will be phasing in and out of invulnerability. We can beat them. We just have to pick the right moments. Okay. Well, that's not what I'm looking for right now. Let's go over here and investigate the inflammation device.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
Yeah, the Iconians do have that ability. Well, we find that out later in the game, but sorry, some spoilers for those who haven't played that far yet. Because that's what we're getting prepared for, is the next major battle, which is going to involve the Iconians. Sorry if this is going to be a slow process, but
Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced.
yeah, you think we're the only ones who advanced this far with our technology in the history of the galaxy? This is
more like a
technology from over
factory than a
200,000 years
laboratory.
ago. Alright, now I gotta defeat the parasite-controlled Alachi. Well, we haven't got there yet. I wanted to finish investigating this room. Okay, that's where we came in. Well, I guess that's the way we gotta go, though. We gotta get back to the main chamber.
I think we're...
Sorry,
we're catching up
didn't
with
mean
the
to interrupt you.
escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in prisoner garb. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Sorry. Changing my music in the back on my TV because I'm starting to see repeated
Maybe we should
videos.
avoid any potential contact with the prisoner. I think I've seen enough combat for today.
Oh, boo-hoo. Grow a pair of balls, man. Come on. Has something to do with these for some reason these action sequences seem to be making me lag out a little bit. And normally the game doesn't play like this. It's only when I'm doing all these recordings is when it's... do I have to... Oh, forgot about this. Hello,
Humans.
Sela.
Always showing up when you're least expected.
Well, nice to see you too. Wondering what happened to you all those months back or years, I don't know.
More Alachi. I don't think the Iconians want me to leave. Their tenacity is almost admirable.
Noxious gas drills won't really affect us a whole lot because we have we have masks on, or spacesuits on.
Looks like you could use a hand.
She's not gonna be happy when they find out who it is that has been escaping.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Small ones. Filled those up a long time ago. Alright, Jarok. Oh, hey, we got a face off.
Sela! I should kill you where you stand. It would be justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
Calm down, Jarok.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
That could be very valuable information, Commander.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Sela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic.
Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
Agree. You can take custody of her once we're done.
You and this Sela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
She's been a thorn in the Federation's
Not so
side
fast.
since
You have
yesterday's
the weapons,
Enterprise
but I
from
have
Next
the
Generation.
information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have.
talk. That'll decide what happens to you.
I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur.
The neural parasites? Why did Iconians use them here, but not on the Tal Shiar?
Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned.
Nope.
This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Yes, alongside an alliance of Romulan Republic and the Klingon Empire.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant?
Actually, we're in the Delta Quadrant now.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first.
I do have a few questions.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What is your relationship with the Iconians? Were you their prisoner or their ally?
How important is that, really? I worked with the Iconians because, at the time, I thought it was the best thing for my people. After we lost the homeworld, we were scattered, starving. A shadow of what we once were. What were we supposed to do? Beg the Federation or the Klingons for scraps? Pathetic. The so-called Romulan Republic has made their way. But they did it at the cost of Romulan dignity.
Is dignity more important than survival?
We are not refugees. We are Romulan. We needed a strong leader to bind us together again, and I knew I could be that leader. The Iconians were a means to an end. They gave us strength at a time when we were at our weakest. Had I known what Hakiv, what he and the Iconians did to our world, perhaps I would not have made the same decision.
The Republic is thriving. You were in prison. Who made the better choice?
Dwelling on the past is meaningless. I am here, and so are you. Today, our goals are aligned. We both want to stop the Iconian advance. You need me.
Fine. I have another thing I want to talk to you about.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
Do Iconians have a weakness?
The Iconians think they are the rulers of the galaxy. They thought so 200,000 years ago, when they were driven off their homeworld by the fire of 1,000 races allied against them. They think so now, when they look at us and see us as children stumbling in the dark. They do not see our strength, our willingness to fight. Use their hubris against them, and the Iconians will fall.
Noted. I have another thing I want to talk to you about.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What is the Iconians' master plan?
I honestly don't know. Why would they share their plans with a prisoner? That may make me less valuable in your eyes, but don't be fooled. I know more about the Iconians' operations than they realize.
You're making it hard to keep you alive, but I think you know more than you're telling. It's time to leave.
Will I be taken into your custody, or will I be left to Tiara's tender mercies?
We have agreed that in the spirit of cooperation, Commander Jarak will take custody. She is under the strict orders to deliver you directly to Alliance Command. You will not be harmed.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
One to beam up. Finish, Captain. Satisfying the brig, although I think there will be a lot of negotiations between the Republic and the Federation before we know what will happen to her. Alright, let's get out of here.
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would
Yes,
get
it's been
away
a
with
year,
her heinous
about a
crimes
year.
against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made
Well,
available
Beta
to
Quadrant,
all
too.
the Alliance leaders for
You guys from the Beta
interrogation
Quadrant, not the Alpha Quadrant.
and debriefing.
Continue.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly how the Iconians were controlling the Vaadwaur. And you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites. I'll see to the care of the captives we rescued. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell. But should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke, by the way. You're going to be busy. Don't overdo... Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice.
Yeah, well, I guess in
Just
this case,
remember
with
that
the
you're
current
not
book I'm
in this
reading,
alone.
Admiral Janeway might be
luck.
back. Because in the
I
book, she
suspect things
disappeared
are
in the
starting
battle
to
with the
get
Borg.
interesting.
Alright, sir. The fleet has sent intelligence ships to comb the outpost for more information on the Iconian involvement. We are cleared to return to normal space on your command. Let's return to normal space. Alrighty, well that is that. Let's collect my reward, and we will got one mission left
Sela
in this
and
arc.
the Iconians? That I did not expect. It's a lot to take in. And while I'm sure the former Empress has some interesting stories to tell, I know the Romulan Republic will want her to answer for her crimes against her people. There will be some tricky back-channel negotiations before this all shakes out. I'll keep you posted as much as I can.
Alrighty. That is that. The final episode out of this arc is I don't know, it's kind of like a standalone. I guess it was, yeah, Dust to Dust is the final episode left out of the Delta Alliance arc. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if some of this episode is a little laggy and not so smooth playing, but at least I was able to play through it and nothing bad happened. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Till next time. Later.